how it rubbed him off the wrong way. I don't care.
I don't really give a fuck where he's from, but I'll show him who he is.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? We just had the press conference of the UFC 305 in Perth, Australia, on August 18, and we had the press conference of Dricus du Plessis and Israel Adesanya. This is going to bring back to us one of the biggest rivalries on the middleweight division that we have seen in the recent years. Is the rivalry between Israel Adesanya and Dricus du Plessis. They have been having some beef between almost 2 years ago. So yeah, this fight could be leading us to who is the winner of this beef and who is really the person that is dominating on each other. But at least from the press conference, we were able to see something really important, and that is going to mark almost everything on this fight. And I think is that Dricus du Plessis is a completely confident man, and he can destroy on the mic and also on the octagon Israel Adesanya. Let's talk about this beef a little bit more. I mean, where it generated and why it's coming from, this beef. I mean, why these guys hate each other so much. What basically happened is that Dricus du Plessis called Israel Adesanya not true African champion. That was because he was born in Nigeria. Yeah, that makes him African, but he has never lived in Africa. He went to New Zealand and to China also, so that doesn't make you like 100% African, at least for Dricus du Plessis. And what Dricus is saying mainly is that he is the real African champion, as he has lived and trained all his life in South Africa, making him one of the African champions right now. We used to have 3 African champions. That was Kamaru Usman, Francis Ngannou, and Israel Adesanya. We don't have any of those fighters no more being a champion, and I think that we are never going to see something like that ever again. I think that era is over, and that probably we're going to see the first white African champion on the world. And at least I think that Dricus du Plessis won the trash talk fight. He completely dominated EC in a horrible way. I mean, he was able to completely demonstrate that Ishii's trash talk is completely horrible. He always does these cringy lines, saying some stuff.
Trust me, he knows I put him on skates last time. And this time when I put you on skates, I'm gonna leave you frozen like Elsa.
Well, like I said at the press conference, next time I put you on skates, you're gonna get frozen like Elsa.
Like he's an anime character or something like that. All that stuff that makes him really hateable all the time. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to be a fan of Adesanya at this moment. He has just lost this fight against Sean Strickland, and he didn't lose in a normal way, like he was KO'd or it was a close fight or something like that. Nope, he was completely dominated by Sean Strickland. He dominated him for 5 rounds. He was able to jab him all the time. He was able to throw kicks at him, and he didn't give a fuck about what Israel Adesanya was doing to him. He just marched forward for having Israel Adesanya on the pocket, and he was able to dominate him. At the end, Israel Adesanya is a fighter that is really entertaining for some people because he watches anime, he paints his nails, he paints his hair, all that stuff. But for most of the people right now, I think that that era is past. I mean, we don't want to see more like another Israel Adesanya rulement of the championship. I mean, that would be completely horrible. I mean, we know that this guy is really active, at least that's for him, but he gives sometimes some boring fights that almost always go to decisions and that always have some close situations where Israel Adesanya is almost losing all the time. So yeah, that's what I think about this situation. I think that Dricus du Plessis completely dominated Israel Adesanya on the press conference. He was completely respectful all the time. Israel Adesanya was the only person that was able to start the trash talk, and Dricus just responded to him, and he got what he deserved, honestly.
How it rubbed him off the wrong way. I don't care.
I don't really give a fuck where he's from, but I'll show him who he is.
Yeah, whatever that means.
I mean, he's a very respectful guy. He didn't treat him wrong, or he didn't disrespect his family or something like that. I saw on Twitter that they were saying that basically Dricus du Plessis called him that he wasn't going to kiss him because he wasn't his dog, you know? That's kind of funny. It's like kinky or like tasty trash talk, you know, but nothing too serious. I mean, he's not getting with his family or something like that. He's completely normal trash talk. He's getting with him, and Israel Adesanya hates him so much. I mean, it's completely ridiculous. I mean, this guy only called you a not real African champion, and that's it. I mean, that's the only thing that he called you, and now he's getting the dog things because you're starting to attack him and tell him that he's not African and stuff like that. This guy has lived all his life in Africa. You know what it means? That he's fucking African. It's completely ridiculous. I mean, I hate kind of Israel Adesanya. I mean, I sometimes have some troubles with him. But this time it pissed me a little bit off because you're trying to call him the N-word multiple times and putting him up on racial situations that could make him make a mistake or something like that. But this guy is completely respectful. He does not do anything like that. He don't call it race or something like that. You're the only person that is calling the caller of this man. And the fact that he's white, it doesn't make him that he's just not African. I mean, he's African as you, and even more because he has lived and trained all his life there. And I think that you are where you live and where you do your stuff, you know? Not like you see that he says sometimes that he's from China, that he's from New Zealand. I mean, that's fine for him. I mean, he lives there, he has lived there, he has trained there. So yeah, he can call himself New Zealand or Chinese, but call himself Nigerian? Well, he hasn't lived there any time of his life, just when he was born there, and that's it. So is he really Nigerian or New Zealandese? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of biased in this situation because I don't like Adesanya at all. I had to be honest with you. I don't like this guy at all. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comments. Let me know who you think is going to win. For me, it's a clear win for Plessis. He's going to completely demolish Israel Adesanya, and he's going to take his belt and put it against everybody. I think that we could see a really good fight, a rematch against Sean Strickland after that. And if Sean Strickland wins that fight, it will probably be a good fight, Sean Strickland against Robert Whittaker, but that's to speculate a little bit too much. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments about this situation. Let me know who you think is going to win, who is the person that deserves more this title shot that we are going to see after this. And yeah, leave your comments below. Please subscribe to the channel and have a great day. I almost forgot, follow for the money my channel, please.
Big checks, big money, let's go Dana White. Everybody on the social media, follow me, ask for the money. Moicano wants money, porra!